Trip of a Lifetime, Mars, by Penelope. Where am I going? Mars. So this is showing where Mars is on the solar system. It's right there. And this is a photo of Mars. And then this is just the surface of Mars. So how different is Mars from Earth? So this is just a little bit about the Earth first. So its distance from the Sun is 149.09 million kilometers. Its size is 6,317 kilometers. Its mass is 5.972 times 10 to the power of 24, I think that's what it would be, kg, and its density is 5.51 g/cm cubed. Its surface gravity is 9.807 m/s squared. Its rotation on axis is every 24 hours, and its revolutions around the Sun is once a year, or 365 days, every 365 days. Its temperature at surface is approximately 14 degrees Celsius. Its natural satellite is the Moon, and the atmosphere is made up of 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 0.97% argon, and 0.04% carbon dioxide, and some water vapor. So this concoction, I guess you could call it that, is also known as air. So now let's look at Mars. So Mars's distance from the Sun is 223.85 million kilometers. Its size is 3,389.5 kilometers. Its mass is 6.39 times 10 to the power of 23 kg, and its density is 3.93 g/cm cubed. Its surface gravity is 3.711 m/s squared. Its rotation on axis is every 24 hours, so like Earth. Its revolutions around the Sun is once in every 686 days. Its temperature at surface is minus 60 degrees Celsius. Its natural satellites are Phobos and Deimos, so those are its moons. And its atmosphere is made up of 95.32% carbon dioxide, 2.6% molecular nitrogen, and 1.9% argon. So how will I get there? How astronauts travel to space has improved greatly over the many years. There have been many advancements to spacecrafts and space travel as a whole. So when I travel to Mars, I will have the option of taking an extremely advanced starship developed by SpaceX. This spaceship can hold 100 people and bring them to and from Mars. How long will it take to get there? Traveling to a place like Mars does not only take hours or weeks, it takes months. In fact, going to Mars would take 6 to 8 months, so a little over half a year. What celestial objects might I see on my journey? On my way to Mars, I will see many things, like the Moon, comets, and meteors, Phobos and Deimos, Mars's moons, and maybe even Earth. So these are just some of the celestial objects that I mentioned. This is the Moon, this is a comet, and this is Phobos, and this is Deimos. So those are Mars's moons. How will I live once I land on Mars? Living on Mars would be quite a challenge, even with the proper equipment. I would need to live in small pressurized heated habitats, which would probably house other people as well. Then there is the need for water, which we would have to find a way to extract from the ground. This would likely be a long and treacherous process. Then we would need to grow food, or rather find out how to grow food in the harsh climate. So things would be stressful and take a lot of hard work. But I would imagine that is expected when moving planets. How am I suited for this adventure? There are many reasons why I am suited for such a giant adventure. Firstly, and most important, I love space, and always have. I love learning about the different planets. I find galaxies fascinating, and I love looking up to the stars at night, wondering what is up there. Secondly, I'm a hard worker. If you put me to a task, I won't quit till I've given it 100%. This is especially evident when I'm passionate about something. It's hard to pull me from a task when I care about it so much. I can also adapt really well to different situations. I always find a way to fit in and get ready to work. Lastly, I'm very trusting towards others. If you put me on a task with other people, I'm bound to become their friend and take great trust in them. How will my participation benefit humans? My participation will benefit humans in many ways. Firstly, it will show how humans survive on Earth in new environments. It will show how humans act in times of panic and stress. It will show the environments of planets. It will help scientists discover new ways in which people live on planets and the new things they can do for our survival. So, in other words, it will teach humans so many things, not only just about space. I still have so many questions. What if someone gets hurt on Mars? I wonder if I'll get homesick. How will I pass the time? Will I get along well with the other astronauts? What if things go terribly wrong? And I wonder if I will meet other life on Mars. Bonus slide. What does Mars sound like? Have you ever wondered what living on Mars would sound like? This is just a short video showing it.
Touchdown confirmed.
Thank you for watching. And these are all of my sources.